Nicholas, what's on the cover of the Financial Times?
Top story, Biden's re-election drive reels under fresh blows from Pelosi and Clooney. Very exciting times in U.S. politics, of course. After that infamous, fateful Trump-Biden debate, where Biden fell down face first, there was a surreal moment. For about a week, the media were honest about his senile situation. Obviously, everybody knew. We knew. Everybody had seen those videos, and but the media had to pretend that they were shocked because they had been covering for him up until then, and they were so furious that they were betrayed by Biden's aides who decided to send him to the debate.
When you say the media, you mean the American, the mainstream American media. In this country, I think it had been discussed a little bit, hadn't it? There's some, I mean, I don't know.
Well, in proportion. But, you know, there wasn't a week without Biden falling over some steps finding or losing his way, getting out of the stage, all those gibberish, funny sounding words.
And of course, the thing was, a lot of that content was shared online where a lot of people, if they wanted to, could convince themselves these were taken out of context, or if you just expanded the angle of view a bit, you would understand what was going on, or possibly even it was AI.
And the White House spokeswoman repeatedly called it even deep fake. There was an army of CNN and other mainstream media commentators who came out and said, no, Biden is in tip-top shape, he's the best version of him that I know, and so on. And then soon after the debate, they were furious because they had been betrayed, but as soon as they realized Biden is not going anywhere, he literally has said only God can make me change my mind.
Amazing. That's quite likely, isn't it?
God is giving him all the signs. I mean, all those gibberish, incomprehensible words. I think it's a work of God,
though, isn't it? Because, I mean, there was one guy today. I think this was on NBC, quite a substantial interview, about 5 minutes, with a fully qualified neurologist who said specifically he has Parkinson's disease. This is not some armchair diagnosis. Honestly, if you show these symptoms, you show this footage to a medical student and he failed to identify Parkinson's, he would be failed. You know, it's really, really clear, put his job on the line. This isn't like senile in that general kind of mild cognitive impairment. We're all, having senior moments, we'll get a bit forgetful. It's a specific disorder.
Exactly.
And
we have Trump.
And yet to have that and still want to, I mean, there are, we all kind of think, I'm not ready to retire yet. That's a familiar enough scenario. Planning your exit strategy is nothing any of us really look forward to.
But the irony is that on the one hand, he has said this is the most important election of the Americans' lifetime because democracy is at stake, the republic is at stake. But on the other hand, when every poll and so many senior Democrats have suggested that he should step aside for the sake of beating Trump, he is clinging on to it. And the latest one is George Clooney. Again, ironically, a couple of weeks before the debate, George Clooney and Julia Roberts and some other Hollywood figures organized a massive fundraiser for him, but now Clooney is even has joined the ranks of those who say he should step down.
And he actually said, in fact, at that fundraiser, he wasn't the man I knew and, helped win in 2020. You kind of think maybe you should have said something then.
Just so quickly on this, though, I know every time this gets discussed, people will tweet and say it's not nice mocking people for their age. This isn't about age.
It's not mocking him either.
It was this week, Brian Blessed was in the news. He's 87, so older. The guy walks 7 miles a day. He's sharp. He's with it. Age isn't the problem here.
No.
It's your ability.
Blessed's alive!
But if he were president, there'd be a war. Let's be honest.
And also, I will just mention Ridley Scott, who is releasing Gladiator 2. I don't know exactly how much creative input he's had, but it's his name as director. He's 87, I think.
Yeah.
It can be done. It is a matter of chance.